Well. Is it the next day? Yes. Um, Accessories. So first off, we're gonna go with jewelry. I got a lot of saved pins for jewelry. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Um, First off, I want to start with the fact that I imagine like chick office chick jewelry to be minimal and maybe not even just maybe not minimal exactly, but maybe the word I'm looking for is subtle. But when you notice it, it's like, whoa, I see what you're doing here. I can see what you're doing. Um, this is more simple, I would say. It just is it's a grouped set of jewelry that ranges from very circular and then more flat, and then you have the chain, and then the letter. I suppose this person's letter, the beginning letter of their name is B. Really cute. You can put it on anytime, wear it any day. Um, and then I have more like vintage kind of jewelry. This is black and gold paper clip chain bracelet. It just has a kind of a simple little. Is it a pendant? It just has like a little simple pendant in the middle of the chain. For necklaces, I I always have been obsessed with a necklace that has like a thin chain and then it just like has a teardrop coming down from it. I think those are so really they're just like, so cute. So cute, so dainty, so precious. And then I have like a simple chain around the neck. It's like practically a choker. But very dainty, very cute. Moving on, I really I've always been into layering, but I just never really had the chance to layer a good like a good set of necklaces. Um, this one obviously has like a little pearl for one of the chains, and then the other chain is a lot thicker. I've always really liked this sort of look. I really like this look where there's a choker and then there's a pendant on the choker. I like that as well. I think that's really fun. Watches. You need a watch, girl. You gotta have a watch if you're a cool chick, a cool office chick. You just gotta have a watch. Again, I don't make the rules. I'm so sorry. But this one I'm looking at right now. Oh my goodness. This is one of the coolest, most beautiful pieces of jewelry I have ever seen in my life. Okay, you got the circular clock in the middle of the watch band, and then it's all metal, obviously, but it just is. Watches are like so cool. Like I don't know how else. Like if you make it right, a watch can change your life. I also really like using more interesting stones for the like is it called ax like to complement the jewelry, like the actual metal on the chain. This one I'm looking at is like it's just I just see pink. I don't know exactly what kind of like rock or stone it is, but yeah, it looks really really nice. And then rings. I love rings so much. I think especially rings that can elevate the look of your hand. Oh my gosh. And as well as the rest of your outfit, of course. But I like wearing. I'd imagine for the hand has specific. Wait, what? Your hand. There's only. I feel like each finger on your hand has a specific kind of piece of jewelry that is should be assigned to it, and not in a lot of cases, but I feel like for the most part. This one I'm looking at. you have like an oval ring on the pointer finger. I wouldn't put an oval ring, for example, on my thumb. I feel like that's kind of out of place because you use your thumb mainly to like grab things and then it could get caught and you don't want to have to go through that. But of course, I would put like maybe a thicker band on my thumb or a, a more thin band, a more circular thin band on my thumb or something like that. Just for mobility purposes and just like accessibility. But like the cuter ones I would put in my longer fingers, of course. And then again, the pinky is also kind of an exception because your pinky is kind of, I think, pretty sensitive. So going back to like the oval sort of ring with the stone in it, I love that so much. And then on the middle finger, you got two rings that complement one another. And then I'm also all for, as long as like it's allowed and you are comfortable doing your daily activities at work, having multiple rings with like different gemstones or like rocks on them. I think this is so cute. Um, Especially little dainty ones. That's so fun. And then earrings. I don't know why I associate like this kind of hanging earring with like formal stuff. Maybe that's not like a popular thing, but that's where my mind is at. This earring with like the little beetle drooping from it is so cute. And I think it's because it's classy and subtle and elegant, and I think that's why. It's just it's like you have to look closer and you have to pay more attention. It's like in having intention and not being concerned with how obvious and how flashy something is. For instance, this pearl earring, like beautiful. You have to look a little closer to see how, the light plays onto the pearl or whatever, you know. But it's beautiful. It's really, really nice. And yeah, I got a couple earrings I found that way. This is kind of like a double drop kind of situation. I don't know what I'm saying. I also really like the necklaces that you have the band and then the band extends, another like chain extends from the actual chain that goes around your neck, and then you get the drop. So it literally looks like a teardrop is falling from like your neck. So cute. I found this earring really quick. I found this earring. I've started liking these earrings, so it's just like a circle, and then there's like a hole in the middle or whatever. I think it's a really nice basic to have. Back to the watches. I showed you guys a fully metallic one, but this one has like a leather strap and a little circular clock at the center. Love that so much. I want one of these watches. I could probably find it anywhere, but I have to get one. Like, and I think I want a black one and I want a lighter brown one. Got a couple watches here. This one is a gold watch. Really fun. Really nice for the summer, I feel like, especially for my complexion. I usually get like more red, like a reddish brown kind of. No, I lie. Reddish brown, I think I look better in silver jewelry. But like right now, when it's not like beaming hot outside and I don't really have a tan and I look more yellow, I look, I think, nicer with like gold jewelry. I guess going into pairing your rings with like wristlets or bracelets or whatever. This is a really nice example. I feel like this is so cute. I also like the heirloom jewelry, I call it, like the more thicker kind of um like handcrafted jewelry that you can tell was literally made by a craftsman. This is such a beautiful assortment of jewelry that she's wearing. It's eating its giving. She probably got this from like she could have got this from her like great grandmother, her grandmother. Like this is it's just so precious. It's so precious, honestly. One of the other things is like I think that like wearing smaller, despite having like a lot of piercings, because some people are like kind of nuts about the piercing situation in the office. But I feel like you could still wear your piercings. It's just that maybe wearing daintier ones would work out better. But I think these are cute and I would still wear my piercings. I just wear them like for the office basically. And this is kind of how I imagine that looking like. And yeah, we got some more interesting um rings with the French tip. That wasn't intentional, but there that is. This one with the pearl looks really, really cute. And then going back to layering your piercings, I really like this. I have a cartilage piercing too, actually. So I do want additional piercings. I do want something like this. And then I see like a pearl bracelet right here, which is so cute. It's just it's not exactly a beaded bracelet, but it's like again subtle. I really like when there is like this clear stone paired with like gold jewelry. That always gets me. I also feel like bangles are an important aspect of like an outfit if you wish to have them. I think especially towards like the mid arm is a nice complement to an outfit. You have one around the wrist, and then again, like I said, like lower arm near mid arm area. I also like custom jewelry as well. Like I kind of said earlier, you know that someone made it. I'm looking at this one on the wrist and how it's supposed to be worn, and it looks like it was like folded over and then you got like a circular kind of end piece that goes through the hole at the opposite end of the bracelet. That looks really gorgeous. This is so fun. And then I'm looking at one with the large silver figure at the center of the band. It's really cool. I also want like a silver cuff like this. Oh my gosh. I love that so much. A thick bracelet, yes, love it. And then we've seen this a lot too. This sort of choker that has been cut, and then they have bulbs at the ends. I really like that. Not to mention her earrings too; those are really nice. And then we have bracelets with like gemstones on them, which I think is really cute, as well as going back to like custom looking jewelry, things engraved in the metal. I also am a big fan of wearing necklaces with like large objects on them that weigh all the way down to maybe like the center part of your torso. I think that is really, really cute. This one obviously has a seashell attached to it, and she just has a nice little classy top on with some black bottoms and her black purse. Very demure. And then this is a really fun look with the neck piece. It just looks like a tied like metal necklace, which is so interesting because there is actually metals that you can tie and it can get really fun really fast. Okay, we're done with jewelry now. Moving on to bags. Guys, big bags are in fashion. Huge bags, ridiculously large bags. Give me a big bag, okay? If you are in an office, if you are an office chick, you have a large bag. You must. There are many things you must carry around with you, okay? And you need a strong, sturdy bag too. Starting off, we have this leather tote bag. It's a Tivoli leather tote bag. Um, very gorgeous, very nice. I want an everyday essential. And I love a bag that is flexible because then you don't have to like be in this awkward kind of position with it. Here's another bag that I really love, and I think I would probably wear this a lot because of the fact that it has a fold on it, and it will hide my valuables, obviously. But this is really, really, really cool, especially since it still folds and it just like is form fitting for whatever items that you have in it, like the former bag. And then of course you have bags in different colors. This one is a more so of a tote bag, which I think would also work for the office. And then more brown bags. Also bags with pockets, like a good amount of pockets. Here's another bag. This is more of a rectangular bag that is structured for maybe like a computer, which would obviously be really nice to have because you have to carry it around your laptop. And then it has like a little wallet pouch connected to it, which really, really fun. Now, when I got said I'm mentioning ridiculously large bags, here's an example of that. Um, and then this is another example. This is more Y2K, not necessarily made for the office specifically, but I feel like you could still bring it in if you wanted. And then I added this one because I thought it was really cute. It has a little Snoopy, a little diamond Snoopy attached to it, and I think it's really cute. And then going back to like the little pocket situation. Also, the straps are belts, very T, very teed up, period. Here is like a massively large bag, brown leather with pockets. I love this so much. I wish I could find a bag like this. I probably can, but like, must commit to the bit. Bags are just amazing. Here is one of my favorite images that I've collected, and this is a really large bag. This diva is at a gallery with her coffee and her brown leather jacket with her massive black leather bag. I love that. It looks like she has a canvas in there, and if she does, period. Period. Queen energy. Okay, so we're done with the bags now. Now I want to move on to tights. I think that tights are an essential because you have dresses and skirts and things that you want to wear, but you may not feel comfortable showing your leg. But tights can be really fun. We have this kind of tight that is like a gradient, sort of like the as it goes down along your leg. In areas that are tighter, obviously the tights are gonna look darker, but then like in larger areas, in surface areas, it's obviously going to look lighter. I think that that look is really cool. Then you have like more cotton tights, obviously more so for the what for the winter. These tights are called cable tights and they're knit. So this is cool. These are black ones. And then you have funkier ones, like you could wear lace tights. These are lavender lace tights. They look really, really cute, really fun. Some black lace tights or stockings. I think these are roses on the tights. They're called, yeah, Swedish stockings, rosa lace. I've been really obsessed with like the different, like vibrant color types tights. Here's some like red ones or burgundy, excuse me. These are like a darker, opaque kind of darker kind of tight, and then back to like the vibrant, like highly saturated tight, like the red on red situation, the red belly flats, and then the red tights, really fun. Here's some green tights, some really cute light blue tights. I really like this look with the striped sweater, the shorts, and then red tights with the black belly flats. All right, now we're done with tights. Now we're gonna move on to belts. I think belts are an essential to have. They can make your outfit look more visually interesting. I've been really into thick belts lately. You have this one that looks like it has a soft texture and then a circular kind of buckle that the belt goes into. And then like I said, thicker having a thicker black belt I think is essential to having your wardrobe. Some brown belts, brown and silver, black and silver, brown and gold, black, brown and silver kind of belts. Belts without a buckle and maybe just like this red one. Maybe it just has like a little, what are those called? Isn't it just called a buckle? Those things that like pop into place. I think this one is so cool because I think the little buckle looks like a crescent moon and it's like attached to just fall on the waist. So while you have your leather, this is suede. This is a nice suede, light suede belt. Looks very, very nice. Here's a purple leather belt. Hello. You got like a pink kind of suede belt, large buckles, interesting shaped buckles, circular buckles. Yeah, it could get really fun in the belt section. But now let's go ahead and move on to glasses. So there's a different type of glass, different glasses for different kinds of people. You have more rectangular ones like the ones I have. I really like to use glasses at this point in my life. This looks really nice on me. So I usually just reach for those. More thin frame glasses like the one here with the lady who has a book covering her head because I believe she's in the rain. The glasses that have that pattern that's like brown and yellow and like different kind of like specks on them. This is Julia Roberts with the more circular kind of pattern I was talking about earlier. Then we have our social baddie, Quenlin. Love her so much. These glass frames are absolutely iconic. These metal frame glasses. These thicker frame glasses, mainly for like the sides. I think I would get a pair of these. It depends on how I'm feeling for the day. Going back to like the thin frame glasses, thin frame metallic glasses, really love those. Especially since she's pairing it with like a red lip. Love that so much. And yeah, we got silver frames, this beauty with her braided hair, period. And circular framed metallic glasses. I actually want a pair of some of these. I think these look so cool. Like so studious, so beautiful. Also, they're just really iconic at the end of the day, especially on the model there. Okay, and then the last thing we'll talk about today, nails. I kind of spoke about this kind of nail already in my other video, but a very subtle, nice, classy jelly nail, I think will nail it down, if you will. Anyway, yeah, you got different colors. There's this fig color that I've been looking at a lot. It's like this deep kind of purple. And then a burgundy, nails that are usually affiliated with like formal attire, office wear, whatever. You obviously could wear your nails nude, get like a nice nude nail polish. I really like these strawberry nails I call strawberry jelly nails. And then like this glazed donut nail looks so cute, I feel like. I wonder where I could find that. And then different nail shapes. This is kind of the similar strawberry jelly nail that I was mentioning earlier, but like in a square kind of nail. French tips, I mean, a classic. And then matching up your nails in different colors, in different similar kind of shades of color. So this is a really cute kind of like pink cherry color, like a raspberry kind of color. I really like that. Mixed berry maybe more so. This pearlescent nail is so cute. Different colors for your French tip. This is a darker kind of red for your French tip. And then like this kind of, I think they call it like cat's eye polish, where it does this interesting like reflecting look. Um, so this is Davi from the future speaking, and I'm in my jammies. I changed out of my work clothes, just got off work. Here with an updated look and a freshly broken nail. So obsessed with that. Worked hard today. Period. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the content a second time. I think it's still crazy seeing the amount of attention my last video got. 50 views is big to me. I've just been watching that number climb up throughout the week, and again, I really do appreciate you guys watching my content, and I'm happy that you guys are enjoying it, and hopefully it's adding to your sense of style and stylistic identity. I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you have any concepts or ideas that you're interested in seeing, please feel free to comment them. Rest up, my chic office chicks out there, and stay chic. I'm about to go to bed, bro. I ate real good. I'm about to go to sleep so hard right now. Period.